What's up, Bender? You see that hawk? It just looked at me. I think it's watching the goings on the highway. My hawk impressions might need a little work. What's up, dudes? I just woke up from a nap. I slept like a freaking log. A log might mean something. Hi guys, I'm Molly Marcella. I'm a clairaudient, psychic, Heyoka empath. I am channeling. Anything I say is part of your message. I'm 50 years old. Yes. I've been 50 for approximately, looks like about 2 weeks now. I'm excited for my 50s. Yeah. Well, my 40s pretty much sucked, so I have all sorts of hope for my 50s. Here, let's show you what's going on. Here's what's going on the deck that Spirit wants me to work with these cards. I keep looking at Cancer. What are you? Libra. This was not twilted. Yeah. Loss of pleasure. Let's talk about how one person's... I promise I didn't set that up. I'm not a card trick person. Let's talk about how 5 of Cups, how one person can ruin a whole experience for everyone. Get out your best font. We're going to have a time warp. Write it down for the Akashic Records. We're cracking open the Akashic Records. This is a history lesson. The truth. 5 of Cups is when you are ignoring your soulmate because you're too busy crying over all these spilled cups of woulda, shoulda, coulda. Time warp. If you're from the Twin Cities, you'll know there is an old club that was called the Triple Rock Social Club. You might know the No Effects song, Seen Double at the Triple Rock. Yeah, it's about that club. The Rock, Rock, Rock. The Triple Rock. There was a band there. Now this is maybe, I don't know, 18 years ago, 20 years, something around there, 18, 15, 18, anywhere from 15 to 20 years ago. The Triple Rock is now a memory in everybody's mind. It closed down. But let's all take a trip back to the Triple Rock. I was hanging out with a dude at the time who could get anybody what they were looking for. One of those kinds of dudes. We were there to see, well, one of my favorite bands for sure, and a band he liked. And they were playing 3 shows in a row. Moth. This is my symbol. The Death's Head moth is my symbol for the High Priest. My nephew had come in from Florida. He too loves this band. He actually has a tattoo on his arm of this band. It was instantly sold out, the shows were. That's how good this band is. And this band, all these years later, is still rocking super fucking hard. Yeah, these are some dudes that like started out hot and they get hotter as they get older. Hello, dear. So, the dude I was with kind of got VIP at the club. He was on every guest list, +1. He was that dude that could get you whatever you wanted. The show was sold out. My nephew had tickets for the second show. The day of the third show, my family was going out of town. So we could only go to the first and the second show. My nephew had just turned 21. And I said to him, I've seen this band a bunch of times. You've just come in from Florida. If for some reason we can't, this was on the first show night, we can't find you a ticket, you can go to the show. Because on the first night. Because we're both for sure going on the second night. You have a ticket to the second night. And I was the +1 on that dude's guest list for both nights. And I said, you can be on the guest list if it doesn't work out. So he's super excited. If you know the layout, the old layout of the Triple Rock, it's like two sides of this club. One side was the bar side where you just did regular bar drinking. The other side was the show side, the big room with the show. And that had a bar in it too, obviously. So he said, I'm just going to hang out on the bar side, see what happens. Yeah. I was excited as his aunt to kind of like see him. I don't know, get to experience a big show by one of his favorite bands. Finally, he's old enough. So the dude I was with, yeah, knew the merch person of this band. So he's outside smoking with my nephew. I'm inside. And all of a sudden, my nephew comes walking in with the drummer of that band, grinning from ear to ear. And what had happened was my nephew was outside smoking a cigarette. The drummer of the band is coming in, unloading his drums, whatever it was. And my nephew super fanboyed out on him. Hey man, look at me. I got a tattoo. Yeah, look at me. The drummer says, are you going to see the show tonight? And he said, no, the show is sold out. I don't have a ticket, but I have a ticket for tomorrow. But I'll be able to hear you tonight. And what did the drummer do? He stopped what he was doing and he walked through the front door of the club. He stopped loading in his gear. He was very busy. Walked through the front door of the club and yelled out, hey, we got to get this kid on the guest list for tonight. What a fucking cool dude. He's established strength. Remember, we just talked about the 3 of Wands. Your ship is in the harbor, all docked up. Are you going to get on it? Here's your portal. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I hear the theme for the Love Boat. What a cool dude. Then we watch the show. We're getting ready to watch the show. I'm standing on the side of the stage with the dude and my nephew. And the guitar tech guy goes by and I say, hey, guitar tech dude. Has anybody asked for the set list that I see on the floor right there? My nephew is having a religious experience right now, and he would literally go over the moon if I can get that set list for him. And he said, of course, you can have the set list. I'll give it to you at the end of the show. I was like, you're fucking awesome. Just like some really cool people. Friendly, nice. Then after the show, one of the seniors stayed in the green room. The bass player was walking around over by the bar side, and we went up and talked to him. And I remember watching the bass player because I'm like, how are you going to be a rock and roller? How do you do rock star? I love people watching. Because I knew that dude was married too. How are you going to do rock star? There was these little girls in their 20s fangirling all over him. Just completely freaking out. And I thought, what's he going to do? And you know what? He kept it totally professional. Yep. And that made me wonder. Well, he talked to the girls. He got his picture with them. They asked for a picture. Me as an energy worker could understand there was no like pervert rock star schmoozing on groupies. None of that was going on at all. I thought, well, that dude's a stand-up dude. He was being very kind to people who would come up to him. One of those girls guaranteed would have asked his D if he wanted, but he wasn't doing that. No, he was a married dude. And in his vibration, he had it put out. Yeah, no. I'm a married dude. Yeah. Yes, I'll take a picture with you. And I thought, how cool. And then I thought about that, and I thought, his wife, to be a wife of a rock star, you gotta wonder, like, what's my man doing on tour? And I remember at the time, I think it might have even been MySpace. I can't remember. After, I looked her up just out of curiosity. And for a second, I almost sent her a message from one chick to another. In case you were ever wondering, your husband ain't cheating on you while he's out on tour. He's keeping it very, very professional. In case you were ever wondering. From one woman to another, you got a good guy. And I thought that might be kind of weird. And I didn't do it. And to this day, I regret not sending that message to that woman. Because she gotta wonder. Sometimes your head can play with you. Now, when I put this deck down, it bumped up against this deck and these went up. We have the Sun with Leo energy. The happiest card in the deck. An Epiphany. Woo! We have the Queen of Swords and the World in reverse. It's not over. Somebody's here got to tell the truth. This is a harsh truth, too. How one person can ruin the whole experience for everyone. So far, we've been having great experiences. Right? Yeah. This was the first night. Second night, we go. Guitar tech dude sees me. What's up? Yeah. Now he's got a couple of guitar picks that he gave me and my nephew. And I got the set list for that night. Me. Totally cool dude. He was playing pinball after. I'm like, I fucking love this band. These people are so cool. It's like when you meet like a band you admire and stuff. You're like, they can either suck, and my love for this band is going to be a big sad trombone, or they're going to be cool. And they were cool as fuck. And not only were they cool, their employees were cool too. And I was like, how awesome. Second show, totally rad. And this is when it happened on the second show. Now that dude, who used to get like VIP access, if you know how the Triple Rock works, after a show, they used to move you out of the show side into the bar side. And the whole big room of the show side would be empty. So after the show, the dude I was with said, I'm going to run out to the car and get a big stack of records for the singer to sign. I know their merch chick, and he's staying in the green room. So let's go over to the other side, and he could cross, like anybody else, they would have said, no, we're clearing out that. But since he could kind of go wherever he wanted to, and I was with him, we walked over back to the performance side. Now there was, imagine a big room. I'm actually holding his stack of records for him at the moment. We walk over, and the only people in that room are that band's merch chick, her sidekick dude, a bartender in the back cleaning up the bar, and maybe like a sound person or something. We walk over, and the chick is in a triggered state. Why? I don't know, maybe because the band had a good show. However it went, we walk up to them, and she does this to me. Face to face to me, she scans me up and down and has no problem taking that coiled up energy she had. Wha-blam! On me. So now this dude was holding the records, and I was holding a hat that my nephew, that's what it was, that my nephew had bought at that band's merch table. My nephew spent $250 on that band's merch table. And she says, hi, dude. He says, hi, chick. Yeah. She completely ignores me. She scanned me up and down. Now, let's talk about the red heather and the stuck-up heathers. Fully a red heather in this moment. Had no problem. Just like completely, like I failed her visual scan. And he said, is there any way you can go into the green room with these stack of records and have the singer sign them real quick? And I said, you know, my nephew came in from Florida and he bought this hat. Can I throw this on top of the stack of records too? And the merch chick's little dude sidekick says, well, he should have gone to the show in Florida. And she looks at him. He goes, like two demons laughing back and forth at each other. She looks at me and she goes, no. And then she grabs the stack of records from the dude I'm with and goes to the green room. 30 seconds later, she comes out. They're all signed. I'm standing there in stunned silence. I was like, all of these dudes were so fucking cool, and then these two, they were literally looking for someone to like ego flex on. do these empath dudes even know what a bitch this chick is and her sidekick? Like, to the face? And then we left, and when we left, the dude I was with, he was like, what the fuck was that about? I'm like, I don't even know. Scanned me up and down, standing this close to me. Says, no. Yeah, did that make you feel better, you big bitch? Does this band know that those two stole so much money from them for their drug habit? Here's a karma, yeah, the truth. Does that band know how much these abusers flexed on their fans? Is it a pain in the ass to take money from people? If so, you shouldn't be in charge of merchandise. Yeah, a whole bunch of people are about to realize, yeah, you should have been so much fucking nicer. We laughed and I was like, I can't even believe how vile those two were. And she enjoyed being vile, a big bully. The Hierophant, Taurus energy. You know who the Hierophant is? The counterpart to the High Priestess. These two pilfering off the merch for their drug habit. Energy vampires riding the coattails of other people. Getting all triggered. See, this is what happens with these kind of people. Who've been riding coattails of other people for far too long. They get this sense of entitlement. It's, I'm along, I'm here every night doing the work too, but these three are getting all the accolades. What about me? Activate bitch mode. Yeah, Spirit says, why you want a bitch in your life? Material gain. What is the purpose of ego jizzing all over your employer's fans? Making people feel gross right at the very end when everybody else was making everybody have a really great experience? You were having a bad knife? Well, a bad knife? I was having a bad knife. Yeah, well, suck it up and be nice, just like everyone else. Maybe start listening to a little Ani DeFranco. Might open the heart chakra, help you with that fucking bitch angst. Yeah, that bitch flexed on the wrong dove. And the band is about to fully comprehend how much money these two have stolen from them. Everybody else, totally amazing. They went out of the way to let their fans have a good time. Material trouble. Yeah. The merch numbers never added up to how much money you had, right? Left out in the cold. On purpose. Somebody's broke. The numbers don't add up. Do the math. Well, wait, where's like half our merch? Are you just giving away stuff for free? No. Lie. No. They were pilfering the money for their drug habit, those two. Well, you should have gone to the show in Florida, shouldn't you have? Who in the fuck says that? These two? No. Yeah, write that down in your fancy font. So into 2 shows. And all I remember, like in the overall of it, is what a bitch that bitch and her sidekick was. And it wasn't just like a covert bitch. This was an overt, in your face. I'm the red heather. And you make me feel uncomfortable. Oh, do we have the Canadian demon called jealousy? Yeah, let's see about it. That's the name of a reading. I just heard Canadian demon. I'm going to type in Canadian. Karmic consequences for the Canadian demon called jealousy. We're going to take it down to Can, C-A-N. Aries. This one can make something out of nothing. Cancer. I stand in solidarity, dudes. Your triggered karmic's ruining my life too now. Effing bitches. Cancer. Your old lady purposefully ignored her, then stole her work ideas and life. What the fuck? What the actual fuck? Tower. Gemini. Have fun with that can of worms. Cancer and Pisces. They're confused, scared, and don't understand this silent treatment. All right, here, let's take it to California. We're going to take it down to CA. Aries, once again, this one can make something out of nothing. Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, and Scorpio. Listen up, darlings. You've had a spiritual awakening due to narcissist abuse. Divine truth. Sometimes they'll just attach themselves to you and suck all your energy. And be a total bitch to all your fans. And pilfer your merch money for their drug habit. Cancer, I stand in solidarity, dudes. You triggered karmics ruining my life too. Effing bitches. Yeah, I got legs. You hear that, ZZ Top? Cancer, your old lady purposefully ignored her, then stole her work ideas in life. What the fuck? What the actual fuck? Tower. Gemini, have fun with that can of worms. Okay, let's talk about the demon. Now, that's the Canadian. Let's see. Demon. Mirroring. Real talk now. It's all going to be okay. The demon's back in the cupboard. Truth with Molly. Karmic consequences for the Canadian demon called jealousy. All signs. That demon can't hurt you anymore. All signs. Demon bros want their queen bee and her excellent Jugsban recipes. Send in the tarot DJ. All signs. Attention! Wild West psychological torture in full effect on Earth angels. The demon slivers. I hear slivers. The demon slithers. True story. Energy flows where my intention goes. We are approximately the same age, I believe, me and that merged person. So Spirit says, who is behaving like an empress? And who behaves like a stuck-up Page of Swords? The Heather's at the stuck-up lunch table. Who did a bunch of work for free for the collective? That would be me, the Supreme Empress. And who's a Canadian demon that gets jealous and spits venom every time they get pissed off? And eats dirt and pisses all over and rubs blood and shit in them. By the way, maybe that chick should learn about pica. I think P-I-C-A. It's a mineral deficiency. Yeah. Where you end up eating dirt. Final message from the angels. Final message from the angels. Yeah. Oh, the magician pulled the cloth called the truth. Imagine being that band. See what happens now. If that band were to go completely defunct because of that bitch ego jizzing all over their fans, stealing their money from all their merch, just basically being a next level bitch. The bitch just in her little sidekick, yeah, they just get a new job. But the band members lose everything. No, that was the recital. That was the time when you suck up and be nice. At the recital. At the performance. You don't, this is the person who, this is the vibration. Oh, I couldn't figure out how to get the spotlight to work. I'll do better next time. No, you purposely didn't plug the spotlight in so you could take a big on the shine of your employers. This landed on in the near future. Get more information. Yeah, guess what? There's a whole line of spotlight people who will absolutely make sure the spotlight works. They don't ego jizz and flex and ruin everything. One bad apple ruins the whole fucking bunch. And it's called a triggered, stuck-up bitch. Wine teeth! Wine teeth! No, I'm not here to see the opening band. Wine teeth! No, listen to me. Wine teeth! You fucking wasted, chick, with your wine teeth? Clear, no, you make it very clear. No, you're not here to see the opening band. What a fucking bitch. We're done with our time travel. Spirit has closed the Akashic Record book back up. True story, really happened. I witness the darkness and call on the light with my prayer. Thank you, universe, for guiding me to perceive this fear through the eyes of the teacher of love. And not one of these bullies ever apologized. No, they just, all these years later, cock-blocked. Still. Boy, that Canadian demon called jealousy, ain't it a bitch? It sure is. A big one. A big bitch. Yeah, let's do a split. Final message. My faith has the power to turn trauma into healing, conflict into growth, and fear into love. Now, I guarantee this singer will remember that triple header at the Triple Rock, 3 shows in a row, where they didn't come out after the show. They stayed in the green room. And then that dude brought in, our merch bitch brought in to him a big stack of records to sign. I guarantee he will still remember that. The drummer might even, if he really thinks back, he might even remember that kid. Hey, you, look at me, look at me. I talked to the bass player after with that dude. I got a picture with him. Being a stand-up dude to his wife back home and all that. The guitar tech who liked to play pinball. Totally cool dude. All empaths. You get one narcissist in there and the whole thing is a shit show. Yeah, the fucking merch bitch and her sidekick. He should have gone to the show in Florida. No. Bitch, you flexed on the wrong fucking dove. Yeah, you flexed on the motherfucking High Priestess Supreme Empress. Fake ass wannabe witch. With no magic at all. Go take your tongue for a walk. Yeah, I seen that before. Steven Seagal, Marked for Death. Yeah, old news. Go eat some more dirt. Play witch some more. Yeah, today's your shameful day. Your own fucking behavior. In any moment, I can surrender to the powerful presence of love through prayer, contemplation, and stillness. Everybody about to realize what a bitch this was, this person.